I am taking on the VMAX challenge. In order to complete it, I need to build a deck and win at least once with every single Pokemon VMAX. In order for the win to count, I need to have taken at least one prize card with the featured Pokemon VMAX or deck my opponent out. Will I be able to do this, or will I rage quit? Watch the video to find out. If you're buying any cards from TCG Player, please use the link in the description to help support my content. This video is sponsored by Pokemon Store, TCG Player, PokemonCard.io, and Card Market. Alright, welcome back everyone. Thanks so much for staying live with me or tuning in to the video over at YouTube. JOLTEON VMAX's turn, pretty straightforward. Pokemon 300 HP, maxed on the Rumble, 100 and 100 to a benched Pokemon that has any damage counters. This is a top tier deck, so it shouldn't really take us too long, and every sub, or if we get any subs, it will add a win to the video. So I'll go ahead and add our standard looking stuff. I also forgot to update the counts, as we are now 54 VMAXs done so far. Okay, now it should be updated in just a second. And 4 and 4, and then that's it for Pokemon. Then we want speed. Why did it not update? Speed and lightning. We want 3 of those, and then we want Marnie. We want a Shell. We want 2 boss. We want research. It really bugs me that the number is not correct. Don't know why it didn't change. File. VMAX challenge, yeah. Why did you not update? There it is. Alright, I don't know what happened. Okay. You tested Jolteon post Brilliant Stars. I mean, yeah, you just go boss on their mana fee and that's it, right? Like, you're still fine. I do think Jolteon will still be a powerhouse, I agree. 4-path, scoop, up nets, and what am I missing? Oh, the badges. That's not how you spell badge. 2 cards. What 2 cards am I missing? Tooled Scrapper. And... oh yeah, the Baby Jolt shuts off mana fee, right? Because it shuts off water type abilities. Nice. What am I missing here? Just a 3rd scoop up net. That works. Deck number 55, Jolteon. I think Jolteon has other strengths that separate it from Rapid Strike Urshifu, but the comparison is interesting. Yeah, no, I know it shuts down Inteleon. I'm saying, like, I know that, and it also shuts off Manaphy, which is a new threat, right? Like, if your intention was to shut off Inteleon, then you might even consider playing it now, but... is Mew V gonna be an automatic 3 wins because it's best deck in the format, or is it still gonna stay 1? I could just play a bunch with Mew. Yeah. I could just play a bunch with Mew, sure. Let's get to it first though. Okay. We're going second. Not a bad start. Not the best, but not the worst. Maybe Jolt also shuts off Luminion. Oh yeah, that's true. That is true. How many... I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true. It's too bad Jolteon V's attacks aren't that great, right? Ooh, what are we up against? That's playing Galarian Chestplate. Ooh, are they playing Galarian Weezing with Galarian Chestplate? That's pretty interesting, actually. I like that. Yeah, that's it. I like that. Alright, 2-card hand. Honestly, with the hand that I currently have, I'm kind of tempted not to Marnie. Not only because my opponent has 2 cards in her hand, but also because I have Energy Search. Oh, I didn't put Energy Search. That's what I'm missing. That's what I'm missing. Energy Search. Whoopsies. That is what I'm missing. Oh, I should put the damage here. What are you doing, Pablo? Oh, I'm missing Energy Search, so I could actually whiff the attack because of that. I forgot about the Energy Search. Or never mind. Alright, I'm gonna add the Energy Search. I think Energy Search is pretty crucial to the deck overall for sure. So I'm gonna grab Energy Search. And just take out you. Energy Search. There we go. I'm glad that came up. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have remembered. Alrighty. So my opponent won the coin flip, is going first, and is outfitted for single strike. So that could be really bad, whether it's Gengar or Urshifu. In any single strike deck is an issue for Jolteon for sure, especially going second. If you can go first and then snipe double Houndour and stop their attack, then maybe you have a chance, but not in this situation, we don't. Alright. It is Rapid Strike. There is a double Houndour, so yeah, that's really bad. The only way is if my opponent is actually dead drawing, I feel. Because I am also dead drawing. I am also dead drawing. I'll just let the Jolteon. If my opponent attacks me with the Urshifu, I'm dead anyways. I am dead anyways. Alright, another Houndour and pass. Pass into top deck research. Okay, switch. There's a Houndoom, so blah. I think this is over. So depending on what they end up doing, that could be a mistake. If they're like, if they have a supporter, yeah, then you shouldn't thin, because then they reduce the chances of them getting an energy. All they needed was an energy to attach and then use the ability. Doing it that way is a mistake. But of course, my bad start and the bad matchup doesn't let me actually take advantage of that. That evolution, however, could prove useful. It's too bad my hand sucks. Alright, there's the other Houndoom, never mind. It's too bad my hand sucks because I could have actually taken advantage of such a situation, but can't punish bad play with that hand. Alrighty. Now we're against a dark deck. What if they draw energy? The chances of you drawing all 4 single strike energies are so incredibly low that it's never wrong to take that chance. You know, like you can't be that scared. There's a much higher chance that you whiff an energy after you take one out of the deck so that you can't attach than it is for you to draw all your energy and then you won't be able to use hand loop. Like, that's not an argument, you know? Jolteon is not a one gamer, indeed. I mean, it's a lot of variance, right? It's a lot of variance. My first opponent dead drew, then I dead drew, now my opponent is once again dead drawing. So, like, it varies a lot. It varies a lot. But, like, there's a 1 in a million chance that you'll draw all 4 single strike energy Dragon Eyes, so... And there's a much higher chance than that you will not draw an energy off of your research, especially if you take one out, so... Alright, can we get a proper game, please? Can we just get a proper game, please? We are going to complete the VMAX challenge, I feel, before completing the ladder, which is nice. So I should be streaming today, tomorrow, maybe even Saturday and Sunday. We'll see. Maybe not Sunday, but Friday and Saturday I should be doing early streams. Okay, now we're going second, up against a Dark deck again. Sableye, Quick Ball. My back hurts a lot today for some reason. Crobat. Is this Eternatus? Is it Crobat VMAX? I don't know. Okay, the Cheryl is not great. So I do want to set up 2 Sobbles in case the active goes down. And I also want to establish a Jolteon so I can evolve. And ideally I kind of want to save this Cheryl. So we'll just do this. Not much I can do. Not much else I can do. All right. To get Marnied out of our 2 evolutions, it is a Crobat VMAX deck. Alright. So I want to do this, see what I draw, then I'll figure out what I need after. Now I have Double Drizzle. And Double Drizzle should get me, I think, Scoop Up Net and the badge, right? Because Jolteon VMAX is the easiest card to get here. So I'll get Scoop Up Net. So I have the retreat, and then I'll do this, and now I have the badge, and now all I'm missing is Jolteon VMAX, which hopefully we can get off of the Marty. So ideally we want Jolteon VMAX and a Zigzagoon so I can snipe the Sobble. That would be great. And we get them. Nice, 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 nice. There's our Ziggy to snipe that Sobby. And this will be getting me a prize card. Therefore, if we see a concession, this win will count. I'll probably play a couple more games with Jolteon after this, if this is indeed the win. I fully expect this to be the win though. Fully expect this to be the game we finally win with Jolteon. So what I've noticed, right, personally, is that with these more powerful VMAXs, the excitement of winning with them is gone a little bit, because I already know like they're very solid, powerful decks, right? Whereas something like Flapple has you on the edge because it's like you rely on so many things working out well for you in order to actually get that win. That's what I've been noticing personally. But yeah, there is a good reason why Jolteon is a number 2 deck, and it can go toe to toe against Mew VMAX as well. So yeah, right. We To lose the coin flip, that's okay. Bad start now. So I'm just gonna play 1 or 2 extra games for the content, right? But JOLTEON VMAX has been done. Oof, a good hand against Mew could have led to an interesting game for sure. And there's still a chance, right? But we'll see. I can't take advantage of the Rose Tower, and that sucks. The next VMAX after JOLTEON is Dracozolt, so that should prove to be very interesting as well. Alright, we top decked an energy, which is fantastic, and my opponent didn't get a really good start. So I'm gonna do this. No! Why? Why do I have this hand in particular? Okay, well, we can't lose. No, we can lose next turn. We absolutely can't lose next turn. Power tablet, stadium, or did they forget? Oh wow! So they just wanted to play the power tablet for no reason whatsoever. Gosh. Did they not notice that I countered their stadium? I guess not. Alright. And now we have access to... Ooh, you know what? I could actually do 10 to the Mew. Oh no, I can't because of the Fusion Strike. Never mind. Never mind. Let's just get Soppy Boy. And now we pressure both Genesects. And we might just win here. We might just win. So like, my opponent playing the Rose Tower down on turn 1, when they weren't going to be able to draw any cards anyways, it shows how Mew VMAX players are way too careless with their resources, to the point where they're just trying to click on cards. Yeah, and it's something I keep mentioning. Every Mew VMAX I keep facing, they make all these silly mistakes, right? Like, recognize that you're up against JOLTEON, conserve your stadium, dude. Like, just save it. Why are you rushing to play it down? So I'm gonna get 4 prizes here. Oh, I don't have Fan of Waves here either. I think I'm just gonna research, honestly. Right? The bonus damage isn't that impactful. I'm not losing anything too crucial other than the badge, and I do have another one left. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. And I'll scoop up Net U. And we'll research. Definitely don't want to Marnie my opponent. And this is good enough, right? And now we get 4 prizes. Yes, if my opponent had simply been patient and kept the stadium in their hand, then they would have had a guaranteed counter. It didn't affect them at all in any positive way if they weren't going to get an explosive turn 1 to draw a bunch of cards anyway, so... It's nice when you can punish them. I didn't think I was going to be able to with the hand that I start with, but it's always nice when you can punish bad play. Right? Like, you can immediately make them notice, like, look, what you just did is horrible. You shouldn't do that. Alright, now my opponent can't copy Genesect, can only max Miracle. Unfortunately for me... Oh no, I can search for Badge and JOLTEON and the energy. So there's the energy. There's the badge. And there's the JOLTEON. And I even get to counter my opponent's stadium as well. Once again, playing a card unnecessarily. Like, why counter Path to a Peak when you can't even use it? Now if they get Genesect as a top deck, they can't use it because they played down their stadium counters. So this is me being extra safe overall. So I'm actually tempted to Marnie here, purely to encourage my opponent from benching stuff. Like, I actually want my opponent to bench things, so that's why I'm playing Marnie. Because otherwise it's going to take me 4 attacks to knock out this Mew VMAX. I feel like the way my opponent's playing, it's very likely that they'll just end up going, like, benching something and making a mistake that way. So hopefully they do that. Because they're just clicking on every card that they can. Otherwise, it takes us 4 turns to knock out the Mew, and that's that. No big deal. But it would be nice to just win a little bit faster. And there we go. You know? There we go. Perfect. Hola Trey. Un poquito tarde, sí, es el tercer VMAX que hacemos hoy. Okay, just went for the Gensec, didn't bench it. This player also won a team challenge last summer. But yeah, it's not good enough, yeah, to just have the good cards. You need to know how to use them. You need to know how to use them as well. Double switching cups, interesting. And Max Miracle. So I'm glad I switched and played around the potential of that. Okay, they didn't heal. I mean, they didn't use Gensec's attack, however. Alright, so I'm just gonna do this. Heal myself. Draw cards. This is just adding a lot of pain to my opponent's play. We'll do the damage counter. We will do Max Thunder Rumble, and then that should be game. Unless my opponent somehow knocks out the JOLTEON VMAX, then I need an energy to win the game. But if they do that, they'll need to counter the stadium, and there we go. So, started awful, but bad plays from an opponent that I was able to capitalize on with my mediocre hand led to a very easy win. Alright, so that is Jolteon. Now we are moving on to Drake Assault, so don't go anywhere, I will be right back.